an absolute pleasure to meet you.
You too. Thank you, man. I got a lot of family in Salt Lake, by
Do
the
you?
way. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great city. For you, what is the best part about getting to play a cocky demigod?
The fun of it.
Sure.
Yeah, the fun of it. So, I mean, it goes back to like when I was wrestling. I always loved playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. But a character like this in Maui, cocky, trickster, always having fun, had a blast.
One of the greatest themes in this movie, and I love talking about it with people, are tattoos. And obviously you have yours. What was the first tattoo you got, and what does it mean to you?
The first tattoo I got was a Brahma bull, the head of a Brahma bull, because I'm a Taurus and I love bulls.
Yeah.
I loved it. I got it in Chicago and we sat down and it means a lot to me because it in the world of wrestling it became an iconic symbol that was that represented me and the character of The Rock, and it also, in my world, to me, it just represents being all the things that represent being a Taurus.
You mentioned wrestling, and I wanted to ask you one of the legends of all time, obviously right here. But my friend and I have been having a
better say right here.
Yeah, right. My friend and I have been having a debate for years about two legends that are no longer with us.
Let me hear.
Roddy Piper versus the Ultimate Warrior. Who's taking it?
Oh, man. I don't know who's taking it. That's tough. I mean, both those guys were just incredible.
Oh, they were amazing.
I looked up to both of those guys, I know that, with a lot of my promos, I will say, I always give Roddy a lot of credit. I mean, I was able to mine so much gold from his promo ability and how he, because guys like that at that time, and for a new generation out there who knows this generation's wrestling, wrestling back then, the wrestlers really had the gift of gab.
Yeah.
And they could just talk and sell tickets that way because they had to, and that's how they made their living. But anyway, I love both those guys.
Yeah. You have a great song in this film called You're Welcome.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to learn all the words in that song? Because there's some crazy lyrics in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the genius in how Lynn writes, right, lyrically. It took me about a week, I think, to finally feel comfortable with it and prep for it, and then they all came down. No pressure, it's just Lin-Manuel, he came down, John Lasseter came down, Lynn's conducting me, no pressure at all. So about a week.
Okay, and then last question, I love to ask this question to people because I think it says a lot about a person. What is your go-to karaoke song?
I know it. You're gonna think I'm crazy. It's a George Michael song.
No.
Yeah. You are fine. You listen to people. Now I can't think of the name of the damn song. Anyway, it's a really, really good George Michael song that flew under the radar.
Sure.
For a very long time.
Absolute pleasure meeting you.
See you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
You too.